The Mules set their sights on the MIAA Tournament. They won their opener over Missouri Western, but then lost to Emporia State, forcing them to come back through the losers bracket, and that's exactly what they did, winning 3 straight, including a 4-3 win over Emporia State in the title game. That sent them to Emporia for the NCAA Regional, which they swept in 4 straight. Now the Mules were headed to the Division II Championship Tournament in Sauget, Illinois, just across the river from St. Louis. Matched up against Franklin Pierce in their opening game, the Mules won a slugfest 13-12 after trailing 9-1 after 6 innings. Then came the game that became a classic in the NCAA tournament. The 7th-ranked Mules and 2nd-ranked Sonoma State of California. The Mules tied the game at 4-4 in the bottom of the 8th on Clay Rutherford's 2-out single that scored Mike Allen. And they played on and on and on. Finally, in the top of the 18th, Sonoma State broke through to take a 5-4 lead. But the Mules were not ready to call it a night, or morning in this case. Pinch runner John Wegner scored the tying run on an error to send the game to the 19th. Again, Sonoma State scored to take the lead. This time, the Mules didn't have an answer to get him home. Ian Dykins had doubled with 1 out, but the Mules were not able to get the run home. Finally, shortly after 3 a.m., after 6 hours and 45 minutes, the game was over. After a day to recover, the Mules stayed alive with a 5-1 win over Shippensburg. They see their season end a day later with a 5-3 loss to provincial champion Mount Olive. The Mules ended the season at 47-17. Bob Myers was Region Coach of the Year. Mark Terry was Region and MIAA Pitcher of the Year. Chris Matlock, Ryan McBride, and Blaine Rutledge joined him on the first-team All-MIAA squad. Now let's enjoy this video about the 2008 Mules baseball team.
A lot of teams, I think, going from the previous coaching style to Coach Myers and his coaching staff, there would have been a lot more issues and so many seniors on the team and just guys wanting to do their own thing. I think the leadership of Coach Myers and his staff, the leadership of our athletic director, Jerry Hughes, and that extra encouragement, you know, we can really do this, trust the process. If we do the little things right and we worry about those things we can control, we are going to win and we're going to reach our goals.
I walk in there knowing that this program has huge expectations and great tradition, and I wasn't going to let them down as a coach. The 2008 group was an amazingly talented group of kids that wanted to work, wanted to be pushed, but fought it at the same time. And so it was a unique start to our season. We, in the fall, practiced really hard, really long. As a head coach, I wanted to set a tone, but I knew that they would never blink, that they would never give up, and I needed to find that out about them, and they responded.
That was a team that probably, of all the years of baseball I've been around, the team that worked the hardest. Tommy put them through the ringer and they worked every single day to get better. We started off that season very average. I think guys were still trying to find their role, find out what Coach Myers wanted in game situations and things like that. But as soon as April hit, we started playing real well. And the fact that we didn't win the regular season conference tournament, guys, I said, left a bitter taste in their mouth, but they knew that we were on to bigger and better things. Obviously winning a regional championship is in everybody's mind, and that was the ultimate goal. Get to the World Series and let the chips fall where they may.
We got really hot in the conference tournament, won the conference tournament, and then rolled into the regional. Emporia State was the host and we got to play them. Emporia was the one who won the regular season, so we wanted to go into their place and make sure they knew that we were still the guys in the conference to beat, being in the dog pile and all that stuff. It was a memory I will not forget, especially being on the bottom and being able to get the last out of that game.
That was my 6th dog pile I've ever seen, and it never gets old. And I always like watching the last couple minutes of the game just to see that dog pile. It still gives me goosebumps. It always has and it always will.
It was expected. I know that, being University of Central Missouri baseball has been so good for so long. A 3rd place finish at the World Series is something a lot of people don't get to do, but I know that this group of players wanted more, and we wish we could have got more, but 3rd place is pretty good. Mark Carey was kind of our #1, our ace that year, who had emerged, and Mark just brought a unique competitiveness to the game on the mound. He was fiery, yet under control. Danny Pachi threw really well for us as a sophomore. He had power arm, but was more of a finesse guy, and of course had Chris Matlock at the back end, which made a big difference. But we had 3 guys, Alex Kent, Nick Phillips, Aaron Brett, that got us to Chris Matlock a lot of times in some big situations. So the pitching staff was phenomenal. But then you look at the offensive group. Blaine Rutledge out in right field was a big-time talent, guy that could really swing the bat, could run. Clay Weatherford, a center fielder that could go get anything in the air. At third base, Ian Dykins was just a rock. Just sit over there and war balls off his chest and throw them across the diamond. Brian McBride at shortstop, another Hall of Famer, somebody that leads the MIAA in hits. And then Luis Perez behind the plate was a good offensive player with some power, but he controlled our pitching staff. And then we had Balin Bergman, a guy that came in halfway through the year, gets the starting role at first base and never comes out of the lineup. It was just a special group. I'll never forget those guys. Chris Brown, I got to say it about Chris Brown, probably the guy that fought me the most at the beginning, and then we just learned to love each other. Just a special group.
We played Sonoma State in our second round game. We didn't start that game until 8 or 8:30 at night. And we went on to play 19 innings. Our closer came in, Chris Matlock. He threw 10 innings. Probably the most memorable game I've ever been a part of.
You talk to the guys on the team, we think we should have won the national title, which every team there thinks that. Mules Baseball, we never rebuild, we just reload every year.
They just became a true family, a team in every sense of the word, and put themselves in position to be part of the greats at Central Missouri. This team deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because they're a champion.
Congratulations, guys. It's an honor and a privilege to be inducted into the UCM Athletic Hall of Fame with you guys. It's been a long time, but again, congratulations.
Hey guys, it's great to see everyone this weekend. I enjoyed catching up with everyone. Once again, congratulations on being inducted into the Athletics Hall of Fame, along with the entire class of 2017.
Guys, I just want to say congratulations to each of you. And 7 years at the University of Central Missouri, I couldn't have been who I am today. My family couldn't be who we are today without you guys. And super proud to be a Mule, super proud of you guys. And I just wanted to say congratulations. I love each and every one of you dearly. And I hope someday that my kids can do what you've done in life. And as a student athlete, thanks so much, guys. Congratulations.